Welcome back. Fiji is probably best known for its beautiful beaches and its passion for rugby. But Vijay Singh has long been his nation's most famous sporting export. In the last part of our chat, I try to find out about the real Vijay Singh, a player who's sometimes been portrayed as distant and even grumpy by the mainstream media. How do you maintain your desire and your will to win after so long in golf?
Well, I think the 2 years that I played bad, the last couple of years that I played badly, actually have created that again. A lot of people would have just given up. I don't, and I have a lot of support from family and friends, and they still think that, hey, you have the desire. I still have the desire. I'm strong enough. I have the desire to go out there and still play and win. So as long as the desire is there, and fortunately my son, who's just turned 21, he decided he wants to play golf again. So now I got to stay back in Ponte Vedra and teach him how to play golf, and that's going to make me kind of start practicing like I used to. So I'm going to teach him what I know. At the same time, I'll be on the golf course doing it. So I'm going to spend a lot of time on the course teaching him, and at the same time trying to practice. So I'm really excited I think I'm going to have a big season next year, and it's going to be a good one.
How special was it for you to play on those father-son tournaments with your boy?
It was good. It was, I think, all the major winners that were there, from Nicholas on to Trevino to everybody that won majors. I think they had so much good time playing with their son. I mean, you never spend 6 hours a day with your son, ever. I mean, if they reach the age of 15, they don't want to see you, but they are forced to be with you, and it's a great relationship. And I'm finding that out now with a 21-year-old who wants to practice, and it's giving me a good opportunity to share time with him as well. And I'm going to cherish that. I'm going to try to do my best to help him out.
So how likely is it that your son will become a great player just like you?
He hits the ball way longer than me. I mean, he's got all the ability to be a good player. Has he got the desire? I think so, but going out there and actually beating balls and doing that is hard work, and work is something that the kids of now, this generation, don't really understand that. They are mostly spoon-fed. So hopefully he gets a little bit of my desire to play well.
You're not too far off your 50th birthday. What are the chances we'll see Vijay Singh playing on the Champions Tour?
I haven't really thought about it. That's something that I'm going to decide when I get there. I'm still really excited. Like I said, there's no more hurt in my body, and I'm feeling strong again. So I want to focus on next year and then see what happens. I may go play the majors. If I think that I cannot win on the regular tour, I'm going to play the Champions Tour.
You're an official ambassador for your nation of Fiji. You've achieved a lot in golf. What are your remaining ambitions?
I'm designing golf courses now, and every golf course I design, I want to build an academy there, no matter where it is. So that is my goal. I want to teach young kids how to play golf the way I did. Teach them what work really is, and if I can do that, I'm going to be very happy. And so far I have designed a couple of golf courses that I'm working to get an academy going, and I think that's how I'm gonna send my message out there.
So let's say in 100 years' time, someone looks back on the career of Vijay Singh and sees all the major tournaments and the other titles won, but what's the one thing that you would like them to remember about you?
Just how hard it was to, anything's possible, really. No matter where you come from, no matter, if you work hard enough, it's possible to get your goal. And I think that's, if people can remember that, if it's there, if you work hard enough, you can achieve it. And I think that's a good thing to go by.
Well, Vijay Singh, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us on Golfing Greats in Their Own Words.
No problem, thank you.
And it's good to see that Vijay has no plans for retirement, because on his day, there are still few better ball strikers around. He went from an isolated island in the South Pacific to the very top of world golf via an important stint in Southeast Asia. Vijay Singh, a true golfing great. Hope you've enjoyed the show. We'll be back soon for another profile. But for now, I'm Jason Dasey saying goodbye.